Okay, so I'd like to read a post that my wife had made, and it sums up everything perfectly. See this contraption? It is one that my most used. It is one of my most used items, and one that I literally don't know what I would do without. I get the stares and glares out in public for having my son on a leash, but that's okay. People really don't understand our situation or why it is necessary for us. You see, my beautiful son has something called encephalopathy, which is a fancy way to say he has brain damage. As a result, he literally cannot control himself when he gets super excited, mad, sad, or happy. There are many different medical conditions out there that can make it difficult for a child or adult to control their behavior when they feel high emotions. If you see a kid out in public with one of these on, just know it is for their own safety and safety of others. Today, when my little guy went into a meltdown in the dentist's office, the people in the waiting room got a first-hand view of why we use his leash. I had my 4 youngest kids in the waiting room with me. My oldest had already left, and my second oldest was in the dentist's chair when the meltdown started. I am sure the things crossing the minds of the bystanders were things like, I must not discipline him, aka he just needs a good spanking, or maybe if I didn't have my almost 5-year-old on a leash in the first place, he wouldn't have lost it. The fact is, he is disciplined when appropriate. When you discipline knowing it will be fruitless, it is a form of child abuse. Also, there is a huge difference in discipline as punishment. I am sure the thoughts also roam to the I shouldn't keep having kids when I cannot control the ones I have. That one is always a little funny to me. I mean, if they really thought about it and paid attention to the entire situation, they would realize it was controlled, just not in the way people might want it to be. He did get a few good punches in on me, and he was screaming nasty words and phrases, but with that awesome contraption shown in the picture, I was able to mostly steady him while keeping everyone, minus me, around him safe. Having more or less children would do nothing to change his outcome. Just like you to think that not all disabilities are easily seen, and just please, before judging, before jumping to conclusions, think of what the options and different possibilities could be behind it, and see if you can help. At least don't judge and don't be condescending.